Hey beauties, so I wanted to give you a nice everyday fall look. The eye is going to be pretty cool. First I start out with my primer, which is Glorious Face and Eye Primer from Younique. I had already put it on before the video, so I'm just going to jump in with foundation. I am using the Liquid Touch from Younique as well in the color Velor. So I'm shaking it up so that way all the product gets mixed together. And we're going to use my liquid foundation brush, also from Younique, just to apply the product. I'm putting 5 drops onto the brush, and then I'm going to dab it all over my face, and then blend it together. I'm going to add a little bit more of the foundation to my face, just because I want it to look very covered. So I'm going to blend that in, and I end up putting my foundation on one eye and not the other, and I don't know how I didn't notice it throughout the video, but that's just the way it went, so we're going to go with it. In the end, you won't even notice after I put my eyeshadow on. So this is my Sculpting Trio from Younique, and it is awesome. I'm going to take the contour brush, and I'm just going to take some of the contour cream and apply it to my face. This palette actually has directions on where to put each color, so it's great for beginners, or if you're just trying to get familiar with the product. I'm going to go in lightly before I put more like a dark contour on, because you can always add more, you can't always take it off without taking off all your makeup. So that's just what I'm going to do here. So as you can see, I hit my cheekbones, my nose, my forehead, and then my chin. And this will all just define the face very well. I like doing this during the fall because the weather's nice and I don't have to worry about, sweating off my makeup or it being heavy, even though these products that I'm using aren't heavy. Products I've used in the past have been, but I'm glad that I don't use those products anymore, just due to the fact that I like a lightweight coverage that actually lasts all day. Anyways, now I'm going to take the highlighting powder, and I'm just going to put that all over underneath my eyes, on top of my nose, my cupid's bow, my chin, and my forehead. I'm just going to lighten it up a lot. So now that I've done that, I am going to do my eyebrows, and I'm using Addiction Palette 4 in the color Brave, and I just used an angled an angled brush just to outline my eyebrows, and then I fill it in at the end. My eyebrows have grown in a lot recently, which is nice because I used to have lots of patches, and even the front part of my eyebrow used to be very thin, but I really don't have that problem anymore, so it's just getting used to not having to line as much. So, and I'm just going to brush out the front part just to make it look less harsh. And that's it for eyebrows. So I'm going to go back in with my Sculpting Trio, and I'm taking the cream shimmer and I'm just putting it where the sun would naturally hit me, so my nose, my cupid's bow, and my cheekbones. I'm just going to give it a really nice shimmer. This is probably my favorite part of the whole the Sculpting Trio, just because it's so sparkly and it does such a great job. I accidentally put too much on that one side, but it blends in very well, so I don't have to worry too much about it. And I'm going to take some blush. I'm just going to go in between it. I usually like to do blush before I do the shimmer, but, not every day you remember to do it in a specific order, so I'm just rolling with it today. And I'm just going to take my powder brush and I'm just going to blend it all in together so that way it looks natural and pretty. Now for the fun, I'm going to take Palette 5 from Unique, and it's just got these really pretty metallic colors. And I'm going to use the color Vintage all over my lid with just a normal brush. I don't know the name of it, but it does its job, which is great. So I'm going to apply this color all over my lid. And it's similar to MAC's Copper Ring. It's super pretty, and it's got those nice copper tones, which are perfect for fall. Now I'm going to take the color Vindictive, which is a really nice yellow color, and I'm going to put it on my inner eye as like a highlight, which is going to be really pretty. This eye look reminds me of a fall leaf, and you'll see as I go through, it just is freaking beautiful. So now I'm going to take palette 4 again, and I'm going to use the color Arrogant, and I'm just going to use that in my outer V just to add some definition and some neutralness to the eye look. I'm also smudging that color on my waterline just to add some definition to my waterline, of course. I love making my waterline mirror my eyelid, so that's what I'm doing in this look as well. Now I'm using the color Brave, and I'm just going to add a little bit more into a smaller V to give it a little bit of that smoky look. And then I'm just going to take my deluxe brush from Unique. I'm just going to blend that through so that way there's no harsh lines and it's all blended together. Now I'm going to go back in with palette 5 and grab Vintage and just put it in the middle of my waterline, just to, like I said, mirror my eyelid. And that's what it looks like, just with the eyeshadow part. Now I'm going to take the color Triumphant, which is the navy color in palette 4, and just do a nice wing with my angled brush. This is honestly my favorite way to do winged eyeliner now. It's so easy, and then you have a million colors to choose from. So now, of course, time for mascara. I am using Unique's 3D Fiber Lash Mascara. I'm just going to run that through, and I'm going to do the gel, fiber, and then the gel again, just to seal the fibers in. The lighting got really weird for a minute because the sun kept picking up on my highlight, and so you'll see that it's just very shiny, right on my cheekbone. I don't know if that tells you that it's a good highlight or the sun just really wanted to glare through the window. Alright, and here's the final look.